hop on really quick and rant about fear in the virus because obviously that's where we are as a nation. I've been thinking a lot about it today, and it's led me to think about a couple of questions. One, why were we so quick to give in to fear? We never listened to the mainstream media, and now all of a sudden we let them talk us into giving up our freedoms? Now more on that later. Let me start at the beginning. My husband and I, we were for the first 15 days to slow the spread. Because, it's a new virus, we don't know anything about it, never been through anything like this before. Maybe it is a good idea to slow down just a little bit. But we always said that we would reevaluate after the 15 days. And also, just to be clear, we don't blame President Trump because as president, obviously, he had to totally do something, right? He had to act. So I understood that. But after reevaluating everything and after looking at the facts, it seems like it's time to reopen America at this point. A lot of the numbers that are put into the models were wrong. They keep lowering the death tolls. And look, everyone that has died, do their lives matter? Absolutely they matter. And everybody that's fighting the virus, yes, those people matter too. And we pray for them every day. We believe that the virus is real, and obviously it does damage to the body. We understand that. But why this virus have we decided to shut down indefinitely? I mean, even for the Spanish flu, there was an end date. So why don't we have an end date for this? And yes, I'm very aware of the new Johns Hopkins model that came out, but that model does not, first of all, it's not been vetted by the White House, and second of all, it does not count for mitigation that we've done. So again, that's fear. It's like all the mainstream media is doing is pumping out fear. I mean, even Fox News up here, and I live in Washington, D.C., produces old articles about, the DMV is being hit so hard with the virus, and now there's all these new symptoms and different things like that. So be fearful, stay inside, stay inside, stay inside. And that's what we did for a while. My husband and I, we ran our essential errands, and we got our essential exercise, and we walked around our neighborhood a lot. But that was about the extent of it. But then we had to run some errands downtown, and we started to see a lot of people out and about having picnics, running around. People were still living their lives, but it was also very sad too to see such a shell of DC. We love living in DC. We just moved here like a year and a half ago, and the city has been very good to us. It's a very expensive city, and yes, it's full of Democrats, but we always like a challenge. We definitely want to change people's minds. It's going to be a very long road to do so. But like I said, we like a challenge. But it just really made me think how we could just so blindly give in to fear. And so I think that we need to ask ourselves also, why are we so willing to let the government take care of us all of a sudden? So now they're going to give us money, they're going to tell us when we can work, how we can work. They're going to tell us which businesses are essential, which businesses aren't essential. Oh, and by the way, we're going to tell you which way to walk down the aisles while you are shopping at those businesses that we do deem essential. Do you really need the government to tell you how to do all of these things? I mean, honestly. No, we don't need the government. We're free in America. The government is overreaching. The state and local governments, the power has gone to their heads, as often will happen with Democrats. And look what's happening. And yes, I'm aware that there's states that are reopening, and I think that's awesome. If you're in a state that's reopening, that is great, and that gives me hope. But if you're in a place like we are, it is very frustrating to see this preview of socialism. I know we've all seen that meme, and that's what it is. Do you like being told how much meat you can buy, how much toilet paper and paper towels that you can buy? Do you enjoy that? Do you enjoy going outside and no one making eye contact? Look, I'm from the South, so I'm determined to turn DC Southern at some point as far as the nod and the hello when you go by on sidewalks. Okay, I am not happy with people just avoiding each other. What is with that? You're happy to live in this virtual society? Yeah, there's some great things about it. I can get on social media, you can get on social media, we can both express our opinions. That's what's so great about freedom. That's what America was built on. That's why it's important to reopen America. You have to look at society as a whole. Yes, the people that are dying and have died of the virus, That's extremely concerning. That's extremely sad. But on the other side of it, you have people that are losing their livelihoods. You have people that are losing their businesses. You have people that don't have normal lives anymore. We have to heal the country as a whole. You just can't heal one section. That's not how it works. Because if we don't, we're never going to be a complete society again. You can't tell me you enjoy living this way. I don't enjoy living this way. I don't want to go to a new normal. I want to get back to the old normal. I was happy with America. So we have to fight to get that back. No, don't do anything illegal. But I certainly hope that if you're living in places like I am, that you're calling your governors and your mayors and telling them to reopen, that you're writing letters, that you're actively doing something, especially right now when you have the time. If you're able to go to Reopen America rallies, I hope that you do, because it's really important, because it's going to take all of us not to give in to fear and to raise our voices, do what we're comfortable with, and get out there and save the country. My husband and I have said all along in our podcast that Donald Trump cannot do it by himself. This is not the time to give up. This is the time to dig in deep and say, I will not give into fear of a virus that is 98% recoverable if you happen to get it. America cannot be a socialist nation. We see what the Democrats are doing, and we see their progressiveness that they're trying to push into these bills. You have AOC wondering aloud, should we go back to work or not? Yes, because where people are making money off of unemployment, then they are working. Okay. So that completely kills work ethic and ambition and creative ideas. And let's depend on the government more, because hey, this isn't so bad. We don't need to go eat at restaurants, or we like being told what to do all the time. What happens when the unemployment money runs out? I'm just saying, what happens when they tax us to death? We need to think about those things. What makes America great is the American spirit of ingenuity, of creating new things and new ideas. Yes, somebody said to me earlier, well, things change in society. Yes, things do change in society, but when they start to take a downward turn, you just don't let them. You just don't give up on your country. The coronavirus is not going to kill the American spirit, because I know deep down that we're not going to let it. We all just have to work together. We can do this, y'all. We can bring America back. We just have to not live in fear. We have to look at the facts. We have to look at what's really going on. We know the mainstream media is a mouthpiece for the left, and now they're pushing fear-mongering. They really are. Go look at the models. Go look at the facts. Ask questions. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay. Let them label you a conspiracy theorist. Whatever. Just go by the facts and ask questions. Why is this happening now? Why did this happen now? Why did we let a virus take away our freedoms? We can't keep cities closed through the end of the year, possibly, or for 2 years. Do you want to live this way for 2 years? Do you enjoy living this way for 2 years? Granted, there's some silver linings. Families are getting closer, marriages are getting stronger. I understand that those types of things are going to keep you sane. But I would like to be able to go out and about with my husband. I would like to live a normal life. No one was meant to live in such isolation. This is crazy. So get out there and make a difference. Patriots, it's time to come together. Do what you're comfortable with. Send the emails, make the phone calls, get on social media, voice your opinions. If you're able to go to rallies, go to rallies. Let's all help each other make America great again.